Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gina and I like to talk about money. So today let's do a reaction video of how much I spent in a month living in Kenya. I am shocked at the amount. So this video is by Julian Albino. Let's see how much he spent when he was in Kenya, and I will give you my honest and genuine reactions to this. Okay, let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Julian Albino. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about money. So I saw some comments of people asking me to do continue the cost of living videos. I guess I'm going to make it into a series. I wanted to make this video as like a point of reference for research for people who want to maybe live or visit in Kenya from different countries. So of course your expenses and budgets can be different, but I'm just sharing my experience, so don't come for me in the comments. So I'm just gonna give you guys my expenses for the month.
Okay. I just wanted to say that if you know of any other videos of this type, that you can send them to me on my personal Instagram at I am Gina, or on TikTok also I am Gina, I think. Yeah. Or even other YouTube videos. You can link, you can tag me, you can do whatever you need to do. But I wanna see those videos, especially if they're Kenyan or if they're contextual to something we can relate to. Yeah, definitely show me that.
I eat out a lot, meaning I pretty much eat out every day. Thank God for apps like Uber Eats, Glovo, Dial a Delivery. Those are the main three that I used in Kenya. So I would usually spend around $15 to $20 per day on food, and that's including delivery fee as well. I would usually eat lunch and
okay. $20 a day, which is about, at this point in time, maybe it was about 2,200 bob a day for food, is a bit hefty if you're doing this every day. And I get it. I'm one of those people who likes eating out and I don't like cooking, but I cook because I am a responsible adult and I don't have the money or the capacity to be eating out all the time. And even if I had the money, I would much rather like pay someone to meal prep my food than eat out all the time. Also, sometimes this food that is being ordered and delivered is quite unhealthy, quite flavorless, let me say it like that, or just not how I want my food to taste for me. Okay, let's not judge, for me. Okay, cool. Let's see what else he's spending on.
Dinner. I know it's bad, but sometimes, like most times, I actually skip breakfast, so just do lunch and dinner. So for the month, I went through all three apps, Uber Eats, Glovo, Dial a Delivery, and I added up all of my expenses for the month. It was a little embarrassing. I'm like, dang, I really do eat out a lot. So keep in mind, guys, I didn't cook at all. If you cook, it'll definitely be a lot less. But if you're someone like me who doesn't really like to cook, you just want something quick and fast, I spent around $600 for food for the month. That's pretty much takeout every day for 30 days. So in Kenyan shillings, the total for that monthly is around 71,500 shillings. And in South African rands for the month, that's around 9,800 rands on food for the month. Now guys, don't judge me, don't clock me. These are my expenses. All right, so moving right along, the next category is transportation. So guys, I'm a full-time traveler.
Before we even get into his transportation costs, it's good to have money. Work hard so that you can have money so that you can spend 71,000. Work hard so that you can have money so that you can spend 71,000 on food per month. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Is transportation. So guys, I'm a full-time traveler, which means I don't have a vehicle, so I heavily rely on apps like Uber and Bolt to get me around. So luckily, the area that I was living in Nairobi, which was in the Westlands, it's a super prime location. So I was close to several grocery stores, close to restaurants, close to the market. I could walk to a lot of things. So for all of my Uber rides, all of my boat rides, taking the boat of bodas, all of that for the month, the total was $167, which is around 19,900 Kenyan shillings.
Let's be honest, I feel like that wasn't that bad. I feel like 20k for someone who is foreign and is constantly using Ubers is not as bad as it could be, especially if it's for the whole month. If you're spending 71k on food, I think 20k on transport is not as bad as it could get, but still a lot.
Compared to what I used to spend in the US for transportation, that's way less. My card note alone was like triple that. Then I had to have insurance, which was also expensive. Then I had to, pay for repairs, pay for petrol, things like that. So I think on a monthly base compared to the $167 back in the US, it was easily maybe $600 to $850 a month for all of those expenses just to have a vehicle. So I am not complaining about the $167 that I spend on Uber for the month.
Okay, so on this car story, if you are paying that much, however, in Uber fees, you may want to consider actually getting a car and having like a down payment put down and using that amount of money to pay off your loan and fuel your car. Because when you really think about it, if you're doing this long term, it may not be as sustainable as it is short term. Yeah, that's all. Let's get back into it.
So the next category is utilities. So the apartment that I lived in, luckily, everything was included. So I didn't have to pay like an extra fee for the electricity. I didn't have to pay an extra fee for water, internet, nothing like that. It was all included. So that was super convenient. The only extra utility bill that I really had was my phone bill. So the network was Safaricom for my phone bill. For the monthly price, it was around $35 US, which is around 4,100 Kenyan shillings and around 570 rand. So I think it came with a lot of gigabyte. Like I was really shocked. I think it was around 20 gigabytes. That included like airtime minutes. So I never ran out of that, which was great. So that was a pretty good deal. Because I know here in South Africa, I feel like it's so expensive to have a phone. I'm paying usually around $50 to $60 with MTN or Vodacom. I've tried both and they are expensive. I know with Vodacom, I ran out of data so many times. So I'm trying out MTN now, but I think it's around $55 for the month. So the next category.
Let's not lie to each other. Safaricom be out here just eating our money. As much as the prices are better than other parts of the world, it's definitely not as good as it could be, like service wise and longevity of that service. So if you can use other service providers, especially for bundles, use that. And I say this as someone who has 2 Safaricom lines, so don't listen to me, or listen to me at your own risk.
So the next category is entertainment. So the month that I am calculating all of this just so happened to also be my birthday month. So I feel like I went extra hard as far as like socializing, going out, partying, all of that. Like I had no budget. I was like, this is my birthday month. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I did. Like I had a great time for the month of June in Nairobi. Oh my God, I had so much fun. I would say drinks are pretty affordable. Most of the club entries and fares were low. I would say under $5 if not.
Drinks are affordable. Sir, where were you going? Have money. The trick here is to have money. Also, if it looks like it's getting a bit darker, it's because it is, and that I shooting in the evening and the sun is going down.
I did go out quite a lot. I looked at like my total expenses. I'm like, dang, I was out here in the streets. So for my entertainment for the entire month, that includes all of the drinks, getting friends drinks. I also included my food that I got after the club. That's definitely a thing. You want to soak it up after you leave. I included that into my entertainment as well. Any kind of fees that I needed to get in, things like that, buying tickets for anything that I attended. The total for that was $300 US for the month. In Kenyan shillings, that's around 35,500 for the month. And in South African rands, that's around 5,000 rands for the month. Guys, look, I'm trying to like do all 3 different currencies. Definitely acknowledge and appreciate this. Like the video just for that. And I also did like a subcategory for shopping. I didn't do that.
As someone who is a birthday month, I'm a Cancer, body build like a dancer. I kid. But that is not as much as it could have gotten. Honestly, I respect that amount so much, because if I had the means, I know mine could have even doubled that or triple. Or I love my birthday and I love celebrating, and I love celebrating with my friends. So I'm not gonna judge that too harshly. So let's see the other subcategories.
Not much shopping. Actually, I did none. But I will say there's a lot of great shopping in Nairobi. I think the only reason why I did it is right before I came to Kenya, I was in the US. And one of the reasons why I went back to the US was to shop and like re-up on my clothes and my fashion. So I definitely did that. So when I got to Kenya, I didn't really need to do that, So shopping, I probably spent around like $50 to $100 just for shopping. There's also some other expenses that you may want to look into that I don't have, which I'm a little embarrassed about.
I think $50 to $100, is right about what you would expect someone to spend when they're going into a new country and they need to buy and shop for a few things for themselves. So again, this person is not financially illiterate. He seems like he's doing okay.
But I know I should have travel insurance. That's something that you should definitely have as you travel, because you just don't know what's gonna happen. And as I'm saying this out loud, I'm thinking to myself, like, I need to get that. But I don't have travel insurance, but I think you can get it pretty low for like under $30 a month. So definitely, do your research and look into that if you're looking for like living abroad, doing the digital nomad, traveling lifestyle. It is something that you need, and I need to look into that myself. All right, guys, so let's tally everything up.
If you were trying to become a digital nomad, do it. I have not yet done it, but I want to do it. Do it, invest in your skills, travel insurance, apply for those online and virtual jobs. Use these sites that I'm gonna put on here because these are the sites that I have seen that work. Some of them you may need to pay a subscription fee, others are free, but check them out.
Talk about rent. That's the most important. So in Nairobi, I had a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath furnished apartment in the Westland. Super nice. If you guys haven't seen my apartment video, definitely go check that out. It's somewhere on the channel. But the apartment was super safe in a great location. All of the utilities were included. I didn't have to pay anything extra, and it came with housekeeping 3 times a week. So I love that. So the total that I paid for that was 200,000 shillings, which in dollars converts to around $1,670. And in South African rands, that's around 27,600. So that's what I paid for the apartment. Guys, but since I've been traveling, that is the most expensive apartment that I have lived in since traveling. Yeah, that one was a steep one, but
ooh, okay, let's talk about 200k on rent. If you're going into a different city, I definitely understand that they're wanting to just rent a fully furnished apartment. This price though is not the worst, especially in dollars. $1,600 is within the range of normalcy for 2 bedrooms apartments in Westlands and Kilimani. But however, if you were to get somewhere that is not furnished, it probably would be maybe 100k cheaper or not. I don't know, to be honest. Some of these places are really expensive, but I also have seen that some places that are furnished that are about 150k. So you might want to do a bit more research so that you can get the best deal. But I feel like this price is within the range of normalcy for what he has described that he got. It's still a lot of money though. It's still a lot of money. It's definitely still a lot of money. As I said in the beginning of this video, work hard so that you can afford these things.
So I got it, you know? I wanted more space. So I would definitely check it out. The building name is Skynest Apartment. I'll put the agent's information below. His name was Travis. He found me the apartment and he got me a really good deal in that building. So that is the total that I paid monthly for the apartment there. My apartment here in Johannesburg, I believe the building could go toe to toe with the one in Nairobi, but this one is a couple $100s cheaper. So just something to think about. I feel like real estate, as far as like the real estate market, apartment market in Johannesburg is a little cheaper than in Nairobi. Yeah.
So that concludes the video, but he mentioned Skynest Apartments, and I have a Skynest apartment story. This has nothing to do with money, but I once met a guy online. He was of this color. He said that he wants us to meet at Skynest. Skynest is a rooftop bar and lounge. So initially we were like, let's meet at the bar, you know, at the rooftop, you know, have some food, have some drink, get to know each other as you usually do. And then when the day came, first of all, this man completely refused to call me by my name. So he was always calling me pet names, which I don't like when it's too soon. So I requested him and be like, please call me Ngina. Yeah, because I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that, please. We've only started talking. Yeah, and then on the day that we were supposed to meet, he asked me, you know, actually what we're gonna do is I'm gonna order a bottle of wine to come to my room. Just come to my room or come to my apartment or whatever. The way I said no so quickly, I was just like, you are trying to murder me. You finna try to kill me. You're trying to kill me. I'm not gonna use my Uber money to get myself to Westlands for you to murder me. If you want to murder me, find me in my house. Find where I live. Come here. I'm not gonna take myself as a sacrificial lamb. Are you Jesus? Anyway, be like me. Don't put yourself in unsafe situations, because this person definitely was giving, I don't respect you, I'm just trying to do like and he was making it look like he was gonna pay me. Yeah, no. Be safe out there. Be safe out there. Be safe out there with people of all races and colors. Be safe out there. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you for joining me. I definitely think this guy is on what he's talking about. Like, this guy knows what he's talking about financially. He seems like he's a hardworking person. He's made his money. He's spending it wisely for what he has. But it's online. It's the internet. Definitely take everything with a pinch of salt. Yeah, and if you have any other videos for me to react to, share them. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow me on social media. Bye.